What is going on, my people? Today we are doing another rescue. I'm very excited. This one is probably the best one I've done. So these fish are beautiful, amazing, and very rare to find these things in the condition that they are. And the person I'm getting it from is moving states, so he doesn't want to have to deal with like the issues of traveling with fish. And a lot of times when you travel with fish in long distance, like I've had to do it, like moving, it's really hard. So especially moving states, you know, you have to first of all deal with everything you're moving, and then you got to deal with aquariums. Not fun. So we're gonna be rescuing these fish. I think it's 5 fish, and I'll pick up the camera once I get them and I'll show you. And again, I'm very excited, so stay tuned. And yeah, we'll pick up the camera when we have the fish. Peace. I'm back from that fish rescue slash rehoming, and I met up with the guy that I've actually bought fish from about 2-3 months ago. I believe I already said it, but I'll say it again. And I had bought a blue car from him, an electric blue car, and he's doing great. He's in my tank inside. And so now I hit him up because I saw his fish on a rehoming page, and I hit him up. I said, hey dude, I'll take your fish from you. So that's what I did. And this guy is a cool guy, and sadly, again, he's moving states. So I don't know if I mentioned this when I was in the truck already, but he's moving states, and he just can't take the fish with them. Or I mean, he can, but it's just a really big hassle. I mean, I moved from one house to another, and that was a big hassle. Like it's actually hard to do. So instead of him having to do that and having to live with all that stress, I'm gonna take over, and I'm gonna care for these fish, and I'm gonna care for them as best as I can. And you know, I'm gonna put them in there. Yeah, eventually they'll be going in 350. So we got 5 fish today. We got 1 Bisher. We got 1 Vieja cichlid. I don't know what type of Vieja it is, but if you guys know what it is, you guys see it. Once you guys see it, you just let me know. Since I'm a big Vieja guy, I should really get better at naming those fish, but maybe that's for another day. I'll do my research. But I'm getting a Vieja. I'm getting 2 green terrors. One is a gold som for sure. It's got the gold all over their back, like their fins, the dorsal fins. And then I also got a, I don't know if it's a white som, I don't know if that's what you call it, but it's a big green terror. They're both big chunguses, about this big. And she's got white all over the back of her dorsal fin. Or he. Don't know. But, and I also got a Jack Dempsey. So again, Jack Dempsey's not my favorite. I already have one, and I really just wanted to keep one. But he was telling me that he had rescued that fish also, so if I could just give that Jack Dempsey a good home too, instead of it going somewhere else, then I'll do that, right? So I'll have 2 Jack Dempseys total, and I'm not really worried about it. And I'm really excited for them. But while we're waiting for my 240 to drain, I'm currently doing a water change. I do my water change on Tuesdays because it's the best day for me. So this is my weekly water change, and it works out because I'm adding 5 fish. So once this thing drains and fills back up, then I'll put the fish in. But while we're doing that, I'm obviously acclimating. But again, while we're waiting, let's just go ahead and do a small update on what's been going on, and especially on this quarantine project or thing I have going on. So, peace. Also, guys, another thing I did not show was that through that fish rehoming, he was able to give me, yes, he gifted me the 72-gallon bow front tank. And I told you this guy was a really cool guy, and he can't take it with him. It's broken right here at the top, but I could fix that. I've done it before, but I just thought it was really cool. I got some driftwood pieces with it, and yeah, I'm excited to see what I'm gonna do with this. So thank you to Riley, that's his name, and this will be put to good use, and your fish will be in a great home. So yeah, back to the video. Alright guys, so if you guys remember, here's my quarantine system. I put in a little extra hides in there, and then a little driftwood just so that they can have some, I guess, some eye blockers. But as you can see, they're doing very well. So what happened is, after I put them in here, they got infested. So I took them out at like the perfect time. Like this female, I believe this is a female right here. Oh no, this is the male. The female's back there, if you can see her fins. But he was infested, all white spots. So I kind of like took them out at the perfect time. and they've been amazing. I've been doing every other day water changes, so I change about 50%, and then I add in aquarium salt, as you can see there. It's right there with my spoon. So I add in aquarium salt, and then yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And you can see the white spots are going away than what they were before. I don't know if you can see this guy, he's really in there. But let me see if I can get my female in the picture. There she is. She's right there. So again, once I took them out, see if the camera can focus, get this out the way. So once I had taken them out, they were full of the white stuff, but they're doing so much better. And I can't be happier. I hope they just pull through. And I'm gonna keep doing my every other day water changes, and I'm gonna keep putting my salt in. And that's very blurry. All right, and that's basically it for the quarantine. So they're still kicking, doing great. So here is still my 50-gallon bow front. It's everybody's doing good, no losses so far. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this. My convicts, I'm getting a little restless with these guys because they still have not produced any fry for me. So I think I'm just gonna end up taking them out of here and upgrading this system to either a 40-gallon or putting like two 10-gallons in here. But just having one 20-gallon in this space is kind of pointless at this moment. So I might just take these convicts out and put them in the big tank. We'll see what happens, but that's maybe for another video. So these guys are in here. I have an aerator in there still. You can see the gold on this guy's fins. That's how crazy these guys are. They're in a bucket, right? And you can still see the gold. But again, I'll show you that once they're ready to go in. And then my boy, Mr. Magellan, doing great in here. His hump is getting bigger by the day. He was just actually going after the mirror there. So when I see him doing it again, I'll pick up the camera and I'll try to like secretly make my way over here. But he's doing amazing in his tank, in his new 30-gallon. And yeah, everything's going well in here. So let's let this aquarium drop, or the aquarium water drop a little more, because I do about 50 to 60%, right? I go like down here with the water, and then I put new one in, obviously. And then once the new one's in, they'll be ready. The acclimation will be ready, and you guys will see how beautiful these fish are. All right, peace. All right, guys, so now the water change is done. Yes, it's a little foggy. Obviously, just did a water change, right? So we gotta let the filters do their work, and it'll be clear in a couple hours. But now it's time to add the fish. I've been doing the cup acclimation, and now it's time to put them inside the tank. And you're about to see how beautiful these guys are. So first, we're gonna see who we can catch first. So I'm gonna wait for the bite shirt last, but you can see how beautiful he is right there. Because I don't want nobody to just swallow him. So here is our first green terror. You see how beautiful that fish is. Beautiful. This is the one with the white on its tail, so we're gonna go ahead and put this guy in. Give me a second, make sure this guy's in good. And give him an easy release. You can see how big he is. Boom, there he is. Or there she is. I think it's a he, because you can see the little hump on its head. But there he is. That's one beautiful fish. And then there's everybody coming to take a look at him. So next, we're gonna get the actual gold som. Here he is. Boom, look at all that gold on him. I don't want him to spend too much time out of water. So let's go ahead and put him in. Give him a nice easy release as well. He's not as big, I don't think, but wow, that is beautiful. And I have the flash on, so it's not foggy eye that you see. I have flash on. But that guy is insane. Look at them both right there. Insane. And then next, we're gonna go put in whoever I can get. So Jack Dempsey, it looks like. There he is, the Jack, obviously showing the Jack colors. Put him in. Easy release. Get him stuck. There's our Jack. And there's our other one. There's both of them. So he's gonna size them up for sure. But this Jack should be perfectly fine. There's the other guy right there. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Oh, there's the other one. You can see him over there. Next, we're gonna get the vieja that I was talking to you guys about. So here, let's see, because man, remember these viejas are jumpers, but this is the colors of this guy. That's a beautiful, beautiful fish. I think it's a female actually, so she's just beautiful, insane. And you get her in. That is just insane. Wow. Again, it's not foggy eye, I have the flash on, which is probably not ideal to have around your fish. I'm surprised they're not flying around everywhere. But that is an insane vieja right there. Insane. And then next, we're gonna grab the Bisher. Man, this thing just looks like so prehistoric. This thing looks like a little alligator, man. That is insane. Look at that. Look at that Bisher. Look at that. That's insane. Look at him. Wow. Wow. So there's the Bisher. I don't know what type he is. I'll look it up, but I don't know what he is. I've had this type before, and I actually recently traded him, so it's nice to have another one back. But there's that green terror. You see the white that I was talking about. The glass is really dirty. I haven't truly finished my water change. I still need to clean the glass, but that white on his tail is just crazy. Look at him. Now let me see if I can get a video or a picture of the other guy. Don't know where he went. But there's the Bisher. There he is. And there's the vieja back there. So I just gotta wait for this tank to clear up again, and I will show you guys these fish. Oh, there he is. Look how beautiful that is. But once it clears up, then I'll show you guys the fish. And yeah, peace. All right, everybody, so now it's been about a couple hours. It's been about 8 hours. No, not 8 hours. Probably about 5 hours since the last time I've updated you guys. Well, for me, right, it's been about 5 hours. But for you, it's 2 seconds. So you guys are lucky. So I just got out of work. You can see my hair, right? It's about 12 in the morning. And let me update you on the fish with my snack from earlier. All right, so here's the tank after about 5 hours, 5-6 hours. And obviously the tank's a lot clearer, and it's only gonna get clearer. So let's go ahead and start by updating these guys on some fish I had gotten. And actually, within these 5 to 6 hours, my brother came and dropped off 2 fish that he had in his, what does he have, a 30-gallon aquarium. And I traded him with 2 of my smaller fish so that he can grow them out for me. And I did that because these are the 2 smallest ones I had. They're 2 vieja Finistratum, whatever they're called. And they were very small, so I was actually worried that the catfish, that the red-tailed catfish, was gonna grab them, both of them, right? Either one of them. So he's gonna get them and grow them out, and hopefully they end up like this guy right here, or that one. So we'll see, hopefully it happens, and you know, let it run its course. So let's just go ahead and jump into the 7 fish I'd gotten today. And let's just start off by this vieja right here. So his color, or her colors, because I think it's a female, definitely came back. And she's looking insane. That's probably the best looking vieja I have in my tank. Honestly, either that one or this one. But this one, honestly, for me, takes the cake because I love Sinspillum. And it's just a Sinspillum with just insane colors. So that's number 1. Number 2 is where's the gold, the white thumb is right there, right? Looking huge. The hump is still there. Looking very comfortable in its new aquarium, new home. And speaking about golden Som, there's the golden Som. And he's still acclimating to this new home. You can tell that this white one and the gold one are still trying to figure out who's gonna be the boss out of them two in here. But he's back there. No nips on his fins, no nips on the white one's fins. So obviously you can see that, you know, my fish aren't messing with them at all. And his colors are there. So I'm not really too worried about him, especially since he's in that corner. I'll keep a lookout, but I'm not too worried about it. So let's move on. Where's the Jack Dempsey? Let me see if I can find him, because there he is. Jack Dempsey's back there, looking mighty fine. And I have noticed that he is getting a little nipped at, or he was. But again, I'm gonna keep an eye on him for the next hour or so, and just see if anybody's messing with them or not. And another one, the one that my brother just dropped off, I have two of them that he dropped off. And where is he? If I can find him. Oh, there he is. There he is. That's an insane fish. Right, so my brother was into Vieja cichlids as well, like about a year ago or 2 years ago. I have a couple videos with him doing some cichlid stuff. And he ended up getting out of the cichlid hobby, other than his 30 gallon, right? Just growing fish out for me. And these were actually his fry. This one right here is the best looking fry of them all. So he had a male Vieja zonatus, and a female Hartwiggy, which kind of looked like her. And they ended up spawning or breeding, and the spawn I have in here. So like this one right here is a mix of Zonatus and Hartwiggy. That one you just saw this one right here is a mix, but this is the best one so far that came out of that batch. This one right here is a mix, if I can get it to focus. That one right there is a mix, and I know there's more. I think I already showed that one there, and I know there's a small one here somewhere. There it is. Both of these, that one right here, both of those right there. All three of them actually, right there, 1, 2, 3, are part of their spawning. So these guys are turning out beautiful, and it's very exciting. So that's one of the fish he grew out, and is here now. He brought it today. Also, he brought over a Oscar. Yep, he brought over an Oscar. He grew this out from, this was actually a Petco Oscar, and now he's actually hand size. When I picked him up, he was the size of my hand. So whatever size my hand is, that's what he is. If you can see, look. Boom. And then right there next to the Oscar is the red-tailed catfish. Just looking all cute and stuff. But yeah, the Oscar's still trying to get acclimated to this area, and you know how dramatic Oscars can be. So I'm not worried about this guy at all. Dude, that's just beautiful. But yeah, guys, that's the haul from today and the rescue for today. And I'm just so glad that we did it and I was able to make it happen. And shout out to my guy Riley, if you're watching this. Shout out to you, man. And I mean, you did such a great job keeping these fish. And hopefully I can do the same to you and let these guys just thrive and have the best rest of their lives. So thank you guys for watching, and click the like, subscribe, comment any thoughts, ideas, whatever you guys want to say. And thank you again. My snack and I say peace.